Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about my Clash in Paris recap. For the first match on the card, Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed. This match was surprisingly one of the best on the card. It was actually a really good match, but it wasn't even necessarily the match that was the best part of it. It was after the match when Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed just absolutely destroyed Roman Reigns. Now, of course, this is going to be because Roman's, making the movie, so he's going to be gone for a while now. And when he comes back, he's going to have some vengeance. But I expected this match to lead to something happening in the main event, but it didn't, but we'll talk more about that later. But Roman Reigns got the win. I got this prediction wrong because I thought it was going to end in a disqualification. But yeah, this match was pretty good. I'd give it 4 out of 5 stars. For the next match on the card, the Wyatt Six versus the Street Profits for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. This match was pretty good, I'd say. It was a quick match, but I knew that the Wyatt Six were going to retain. Uncle Howdy and Nikki Cross got in the way and, cost the Street Profits, obviously. I do kind of think now that the Street Profits are going to break up. I didn't think they were before this match. I thought they were just going to both turn heel, but from the looks of it, they're going to break up. I'd give this match about a 3 out of 5 stars. It was okay. For the next match on the card, Becky Lynch versus Nikki Bella for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. This match was a banger all until the end. And yes and no, it's because Becky Lynch won. At first, in the moment, after this match, Becky Lynch winning wasn't that big of a deal. Like, okay, she won, whatever. Nikki Bella wasn't the one to beat her. I wanted her to. I thought she was. Not the end of the world. Until later in the night. Later in the night, I was kind of upset that she won this match because it means something else. But I'll talk about that later. Anyway, the reason is they could have literally had Becky Lynch finish this match anyway, but another roll-up pin. Her past few matches have just been roll-up pin wins, and it's kind of getting repetitive and annoying. I'd give the match overall a 4.5 out of 5 stars. The ending was most definitely like a 2. For the next match on the card, Sheamus versus Rusev. I'm just going to start off by saying I got this match prediction wrong. I really did think that Sheamus was going to get this win and that he needed it. He kind of did need the win if he was going to get into that Intercontinental Championship scene that I see him going back into. This match, though, nonetheless, was a banger. I mean, just look at this highlight reel real quick.
Up rope and Rusev. Oh! My! And Sheamus slams to the man! White lies!
Just based off of that highlight reel alone, the match looks fantastic, and it was for anybody that actually watched the full thing. Now, there's more highlights in the match, but those are just the main ones. I'd give the match 4.5 out of 5 stars. It was a good match. Now, other than that, there's not really much to say. Rusev won the match. I'd give the match 4.5 out of 5 stars. It was a good match. Now, for the next match on the card, John Cena versus Logan Paul. This match was surprisingly, really good. I enjoyed this match a lot. I expected John Cena to actually put over Logan Paul by Brock Lesnar interfering when the ref was down, and I think everybody else did as well, but it didn't happen, and I'm not mad about that because I did want John Cena to pull off the win, and he did. I mean, simple as that. There's nothing else to say about this match. John Cena won, and it's easily a 4.5 out of 5 star match. Now, for the next match on the card, the main event of the night, Seth Rollins versus Jey Uso versus CM Punk versus LA Knight for the Raw World Heavyweight Championship. This match was literally cooking. This match was by far the best match on the card, by the way. I don't care what y'all say. This match was great. Until the end. The end upset me a lot. I know where they're going with this, and that's absolutely awesome, having AJ Lee return. But they just hurt Jey Uso a lot, and they just hurt LA Knight a lot. Because if they are really trying to set up this Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch versus CM Punk and AJ Lee match, think about it. Leading up to WrestlePalooza, which, yes, the match would be happening at WrestlePalooza or maybe the event after that. But leading up to whatever event this match is going to be happening at, CM Punk and Seth Rollins would be literally at it. there would be nobody else in the Raw World Heavyweight Championship scene at all. It would just be CM Punk if that was going to be what they do. Not to mention after, depending on who wins, if CM Punk and AJ Lee, which they probably would since it's AJ Lee's return match, if they actually won, then CM Punk would have that clause to, get that rematch after they have the match too. Not to mention Becky Lynch getting involved in that match last night, that just hurt the women's intercontinental scene a lot. I love Becky Lynch. She's amazing. She's awesome. But if she was going to, align herself with Seth Rollins, but if she was going to do that, she should have dropped the title. Because now, not only is the men's World Heavyweight Championship on Raw occupied with CM Punk, because they're not going to add anybody else into that scene if that's what they're aiming for, but I'm assuming for them to make Becky Lynch look strong, she's not dropping that Women's Intercontinental Championship anytime soon, even though she should. Now, for the next thing in this match I want to talk about is Jey Uso turning heel. That is one thing I had my money on, and I think he kind of did, but he did it subtly. So, I thought that Seth Rollins was going to win, of course, but not in the way he did. I thought that Roman Reigns was going to come out, even after he got, absolutely obliterated. I thought he was just going to come out in, crutches or something and try to fight and accidentally cost Jey Uso or something like that. I thought he was going to be the reason Jey Uso lost, and Jey Uso was just going to lose it. But that's not how it went down at all, but Jey Uso did kind of turn heel just slightly. I mean, as he did when he super kicked CM Punk on Raw last week. He did the same thing. He super kicked CM Punk when they were all trying to take out Seth Rollins and super kicked LA Knight. I'm going to guarantee you that, while Roman Reigns is gone, Jey Uso is going to start to try to get that tribal chief mentality. Whether he switches over to SmackDown or stays on Raw in that World Heavyweight Championship division somehow, even if CM Punk is probably mostly going to be revolved around that, he's going to turn himself into the tribal chief version of himself. He's going to be a crash out. He's not going to care about anybody else but himself, and he's going to be done helping people. Mark my words. But for the match itself, it was most definitely a 5 out of 5 star match. I don't care what anybody says. But for the ending, 2 out of 5 stars.